funny. Kira's doing her hair. We're going to talk about Arnold Recap. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Women's Fittest. Brooke blew out a tire, and so she is
not. She shit her pants.
Oh.
And until I read the whole text, and I was like, oh, damn. I was like, you know, that's something I would just shit my pants. That would be my blowout.
You're like, two things need to be changed. Pants and tires. Oh my gosh, I have a funny underwear story. So I had the maintenance guy had to come into my apartment to the heat wasn't working. It was like a month ago, we were like, oh my gosh, it's actually getting cold, we have to turn the heat on. And when I turned the heat on, it didn't work. So I texted one of the maintenance guys, because I am in cahoots with them, you know, because we're all like building workers and whatnot. And he was like, I can go check that. He's like, you don't have it by the weekend or whatever. He's like, I can check on Monday. Well, I had done all the laundry. And when I do the laundry, I just dump it into a pile on the floor. And hopefully within the next day or two, it gets folded. But otherwise, we just like pick from it until it's small enough where it's a doable, foldable pile.
It's not so overwhelming.
I know, because I will wait until I have like 6 loads of laundry before.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. Yeah, you would think like, oh, I should do a load of laundry tonight because we have a load of laundry. But no, I'm like, no, let's wait until I'm trying to like find socks and underwear
that's what I.
Yeah. So I knew this guy was coming into the apartment. So I don't know, for some reason, I'm like, well, I have like underwear and stuff on the floor. So I'm like, I pick up all the underwear out of the pile and like go throw that in my drawer and stuff like that. And then, so I decide like, I'm just going to fold laundry while he's working on fixing the heat or whatever. And then as I'm folding the laundry, he was about to come in and like, there is like still like a thong on the floor. So I quick grab it and I stick it in my pocket and I'm like, hey, what's up? You know? Well, I forgot about it. And I went to the gym and I'm walking out onto the gym floor. I stuck my hand in my pocket and I was like, I have underwear in my pocket right now. So
that was a good Friday night, girl.
I'm like, no. So,
and here I thought there was like no hope for Deb. No hope.
Oh.
I thought she was staying.
You know, I mean, I have, so I went back into the locker room and put the underwear. So I have a spare pair of underwear in my gym bag, a spare thong, if anyone ever
needs a pair of underwear.
Spare pants, as Kira would say.
In case you have poopy pants.
Yeah. Or whatever.
That is amazing. That's like what would happen to me. Although I don't wear underwear anymore. So I give that I'm always in tights. So yeah.
I can't do that.
It's great. I love it.
I can't do that. But you know what? Sweatpants without underwear on is really amazing.
Uh-huh.
That's a good feeling. It's just everything's fuzzy.
That was my okay.
It's just soft and fuzzy. I can appreciate sweatpants without underwear on. I do have one other underwear story that was super funny, but do you mind if I
share the undies stories all you want. I just have poop stories. That's sad.
So I used to bring laundry to my parents' house when I would go visit them on the weekend. And I also had a blanket in the car that it's like, you know, a car blanket that I always just leave in there that I also decided to wash. Well, after I washed it, I threw it back in the car. I was at one of Anna's soccer games and it started to rain and it was super cold. And so I was like, I'm going to use that blanket. I'm going to wrap myself up in the blanket. Aww. So I caped myself with this blanket. I go walking out down to the side field by all the other parents. And I'm sitting there, and then one of the moms, she comes walking up to me, holding her hands in little prayer hands like this. And she's like, hi. And I thought she was going to hug me, which I don't know her super well, but I like So I give her a hug and she was like, I want you to know that when you put that blanket on you, this fell onto and it was one of my thongs fall onto the floor on the ground. And she picked it up, and so then I had to explain to her, I'm like, it's clean. This is why I have a thong underwear in this blanket in my car. Like,
we learned our lesson about underwear. I think you
Woo! Dog fight.
That is wild.
Apparently, the problem with thongs is they're tiny and they just kind of go everywhere, apparently. So do they? In my life. You wanted me to do this? We're gonna talk about that.
Yes, getting serious.
So funny.
I absolutely love it. That was good.
Old lady, do you wear glasses? Do you have to wear?
I do. So sometimes I'll squint, and that's because I'm not wearing glasses and I need to. But every time I do, it just makes my eyesight worse, obviously. So I only wear them if I have to read something.
Yeah.
Otherwise I kind of fake it.
I've gotten to the point where my food is blurry now, and I hate that.
Yeah. I'm getting a text here. Okay.
I just want to be able to see my food.
That's kind of weird. I mean,
it's that bad. So I don't know what to do. I guess they make bifocal contact lenses, but I just feel like that would be very weird.
Hold on, let me answer a real quick question.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We are closing. Okay, sorry.
No, that's good. So I want to say thanks to the YouTuber guy who was like, do you have the function share screen? And I think I figured this out.
Oh.
So look at that. So hold on a second. Oh, I have to, hold on a second. Let me go to share screen and here, and I hit share. And now we go here.
Ooh.
Do you see it?
I do.
Yeah. So what should I look at? The NPC News Online, or should I go to RX Muscle? Who's going to be better?
I think I saw that there were more. You can always call. Okay. What did I just said that to the wrong freaking person. Oh my God. I think we gotta go to, I think NPC News has more pictures currently. So if you want to show more pictures, at least that's the last time I checked.
All right. Here we go. Look at that. So we're going to talk about, so we were off with a lot of our picks, but that just goes to show that if you only go by somebody alone on social media, you can't tell until they're next to somebody else. So
yeah. Oh, are you saying we were off on what we thought they would projected how they would do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What do you want to do?
I'm just mesmerized. Good job.
They're amazing. I love Laura Lee.
Yeah.
I can't even express to you how perfect. She has a lot of muscle on her for somebody who's 5'8" and 130 pounds. And obviously body fat is very, very low at this point. I think people need to understand how much muscle, even for the bikini division now, is being built up. She's a little bit taller. And then Maureen Blanquista.
Yeah.
I love her physique. She is a perfect little hourglass. Obviously, she is shorter. Maybe was a little bit softer. The conditioning wasn't as she wasn't as lean, but
yeah, you know what? I like her. I think she's super cute. I think she plays top 5 at the Olympia. And I was kind of surprised that she placed second just by the pictures. I haven't seen like the live feed. Like I was surprised that I thought they had her in like 4th or 5th.
Yeah, she was in the top 4 for the most part, and it looked like Ashley and Laura Lee were battling 1st and 2nd, but yeah, I
was surprised.
I really love Issa just because she's so stunning. Like her face is, she just has the most gorgeous face.
Elisa Pacini.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I really like her physique, period. Like
totally.
I would have had her like 1st or 2nd, but what do I know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
How to get out of this. Away. Oh, here we go. No, that's not how.
No, that's not how.
Well, no,
but, you know, like I've said, like I don't really know how to judge bikini. Like to me, they all could have placed 1st. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I honestly like Issa Pacini. Like I really like her. I love.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say her last name, but I just love. I don't know. She's just got such like that perfect like curve, and
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they all look. Like I said, I don't know how to judge it, but those were. I really liked her for like 1st or 2nd. Maureen, I think, is gorgeous and just super cute. Laura Lee, I love her anyway. Like she's just when you watch her work out, like in her videos, like she is muscular.
Yeah.
Especially her shoulders, and I love that look. I really do.
Yep. I totally agree. It's a completely different look when they're shorter, and I think that's what's hard for you to wrap your mind around with Maureen.
Mm-hmm.
I love that she's a little bit more casual with her posing and on stage too. Like, not quite so. Some of the girls, like sometimes you get this very bouncy, smiling all the time sprightliness from some of the bikini competitors, and Maureen looks a little bit more chill, and I like that.
Yes.
So, Ashley, I was going to say, you can see this a lot in this front pose. She is turned, I think, a little bit too far towards the judges, and you don't get this nice vibe.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. Because she almost looks like her abs are like completely flat, like there's no definition to them.
Yeah.
And it's just, I would rather see her. She's got a bigger butt than what she like really poses.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like she's been told to tone it down or something, but I liked when she was like all like she turned to the side and just like boom, booty, you know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I think she kind of doesn't do that now.
You got to work what you got.
I agree.
Yeah. So, definitely, I don't I just, the other girls are much more pretty. I'm just going to say that than Ashley. No, I'm not a huge fan. I'm just not. I can tell she works very hard for her physique, but I love the other 3. But I definitely, if I were to pick, I would go 1 and 2 with Issa, and Laura Lee first, and then Issa second. Yeah. Those are my personal favorites. Yeah. I
like them both.
And Maureen was a little bit softer too with the conditioning, and I feel like I would really like to see what she looked like if she was just a touch drier, like the other 2, touch more conditioned. Yeah. Men's physique, what?
I didn't pay attention to that.
I did not even. No offense to the men's physique guys, but I just can't. I just don't get on board with men's physique.
I just don't understand how to like. I don't understand who wins and how they win, and you know, like it's hard to compare when it's not like head to toe. I don't know. That's just me.
It's very.
I don't do it.
To me, I'm like, knowing the benefits of training your lower body, I can't. I have a tough time being an advocate for, and I'm not saying they're all like that, because you know some of the guys that are up there, like Raymond Edmonds.
Okay. Yeah.
One of the guys, like he definitely had legs and a butt going on. Like you can when you can see some of that going on, at least you know, like they're not neglecting it, but it's just such a stark comparison between upper and lower body that I'm like, I do not like this look, especially because I'd rather have a guy with big legs and a smaller, I'd rather have him be disproportionate, like be a Sean Roden, you know what I mean? Than
And it's like, I feel like it came out like the same time as women's, or as bikini, right? Maybe later, but I'm just like,
they were like Ken and Barbie. It was like, find your Barbie.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really liked it. I was like, I can't really get down with this. And sometimes, especially at the amateur level, some of the posing, you're just like, oh, that's so awkward.
Yeah. I feel like, this is probably controversial, but I feel like the men's physique guys are the most arrogant of all of the people, like the
what I've experienced at the Olympia level, like
yeah. It's like I'm like I'm not gonna say they're the least hardest workers, but they have to do the least amount of put the least amount of time into building, and I don't know. It's the big guys, they're the nicest.
They are.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like the open guys, like if you had an open guy in your gym and you stopped him to ask for help, he would totally be like, yeah, like that's just how they are. They want everybody to love them and love the sport, you know? And
and I think it's also like a matter of like they're like old school in a sense, you know? They're kind of more so than, you know, this new style of training, which I think is what people attribute this stupid camera. I'm not today. I think that's what a lot of people attribute to men's physique, is like the lack of training, or necessarily like I don't know. I feel like it's a newer age, so it's like a new wave of training type that goes along with it.
Yeah. Well, and in doing that, there's a lot of neglect of the bigger compound moves. You know what I mean? Like they won't, I've known men's physique guys who are like, well, they don't deadlift because they don't want to blow up the weight. And, you know, everything is a lot of ab training, whereas you get open bodybuilders don't really do a whole lot to train abs. Nor do they care about if they have them in like the off season and whatnot. So it's just a completely different, it's just a different mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
To each their own. And I also want to say though about the men's physique guys, I can appreciate that they're continuing to grow like everybody else. They're getting bigger and more conditioned every year. So it's not like something that you can just trip and fall into naturally genetically anymore, where 10 years ago when it first came out, it definitely was, you know, you're just beach body, like a more of a conditioning look rather than a muscular type of a look. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Beach body look.
Yeah, still figuring it out. So here we are looking at, this is the second call outs. So Cass G, our girl, she got 5th, I think. Super disappointed.
She's, you know, though she's tall, she's so tall. I wonder if that, again, I'm not like, I don't really know how they freaking judge. I feel like I just don't always get it, you know?
Yeah.
But I will say, like, yeah, there she is.
Yeah. And if you, let me see.
I don't know. Like, why?
The thing is, she is definitely, this is our first call outs, but she is definitely thicker in the waist. And so I can see that with wellness, they are still looking for that really freakish look, but I think that's kind of why I like her, is because she looks more like just kind of thick, you know. I don't think her waist is like blocky. It's just not that freakishly small waist that you have with a lot of these other girls. I think that Angela Borges is like, her physique does not even make sense to me. It is so like, her glutes are just, to me, they look fake almost because they're so big. So I just am like, holy cow. And, you know, if that's what they like, that's fine. But she did actually place second to Isabel. And I feel like she is a much more naturally put together type of a physique. You know, she's very pretty, the waist is very, very tiny, glutes are like, everything is built, but it doesn't look so crazy. It's not so crazy, you know.
So who played, let's see, okay, Cass had a blue suit on, so she's right there. Yeah, she was in the middle.
Yeah.
And then because who was And it's Angela who's in the red.
Yep. Here, let me.
Yeah, I always get those. I get them confused. So Angela had the red suit. Isabel won, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's a cute little boy. And then Sunny, placed third or fourth, which I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
It just seems like they don't really like her that well, but
Yeah. Yeah. And her conditioning is definitely crazier than she is definitely more conditioned, but yeah, I don't know. I just, part of the reason that I like Cass is because she's so pretty. Her face is like so pretty. And, sometimes
like that, like stunning, like sophisticated look. Yeah.
Yes. And sometimes you can see, I don't know how to like get out of here. Sometimes you can see, I need somebody to help me. This is a trial run, people.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Go to my Disney. I don't know how to get to so if I go here, the NPC News Online official, how do I back out into, oops, I don't want to do that. Okay. Well, if I go, how do I get to the main page?
Maybe just click, can you click on NPC News official page, whatever. Yeah, like you click, oh, no.
Yeah, I tried to do that and it won't take me to the, you go here to, no. I think we are in the way. Our pictures, our people's. Oh well, anyways. This is I'll have to figure this out. Oh,
figure it out.
There we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so if we went to Cass, G, is it 2 S's?
I just looked her up, dang it.
G?
Yeah.
Can't find her.
G. You have to type in Cass G Fit, like all of it. Yeah, KASS.
Here we go.
G Fit.
So if we go to her, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she's just stunning. And I like it.
Tall. Maybe she's not even tall. Who knows?
I don't know. Okay.
Only 20 to be 20. Yeah, because so is Angela, and so is that girl who placed fourth. Dark-haired girl.
Yes.
They're all tall. So it's like you said, it's a much different look when you're taller.
Yeah. And to me, I feel like the girls that I know who do wellness, like Renee Jewett or why can't I think of her name? She's competing next weekend in the she was I had her on the podcast too, but they're 5 foot tall, 5'2". And it's a lot easier for them to pack on this muscle. So for these girls that are so tall to have this much muscle on them, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of, Sunny was up there too, and she's actually shorter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, let's see. How short is she?
I would say she's probably I think she's 5 foot or 5'1" or something.
Okay.
I could be wrong. But I'm really surprised Yarishna didn't place higher, but I think she looked a little bit softer than what her pictures were showing.
Yeah. You know what I think one of her biggest flaws is that her hair is too long. And so from the back, it settles on her butt and it covers up her waist. Whereas the hair should taper where the smallest part of the waist is so that you don't cover that up.
Right.
Yeah, because when she has her back shots, which I guess they didn't show any of these, but we can look at your.
Yeah, because it always looks. I mean, her conditioning looked insane prior to all the updates that she had, and then. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think she'll always be one of the top 10 at least.
Yeah, I mean, she looks fantastic. She has an amazing physique. She's gorgeous.
Right.
She has all the things, but yeah, I think a little bit tighter.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the excuse would be. She does a lot of traveling, so she's pretty used to that. So, but just was
Maybe they did it intentionally too, you know? They could have filled her out a little bit more than what they, you know.
yeah, could have been
Who
a
knows?
spill,
Yeah.
little spill over.
Because who knows? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what like feedback they're getting, and because it is still new, but
Well, like here, look at the conditioning here in this, or don't. Huh.
yeah.
Yeah, the conditioning here is like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, is nuts. So, did you ever take a picture with the Arnold?
I don't think I ever have. Or if I have, I don't even know where it's at. Like,
I think I have, but it was very like, don't do that, Deborah Jean.
yeah.
You're like, you are not one who should be doing that.
Shut up.
I did one at the Olympia next to Dana Lynn Bailey on the poster, and also with Arnold on a poster with Arnold, because I mean, it's Olympia. Yeah. So here's our girls with their back poses. Yeah, I mean, Isabel is pretty, and you know what, her English has really, I don't know if you saw her do her speech, but it was tough for her to do.
Mhm.
Her English isn't fantastic, and it's definitely better than it was before, because she didn't know any English, I don't think, when she won the Olympia. So
No, she didn't win the Olympia.
who won the?
Are you talking about the wellness? That was Francelle. Francelle.
Oh, Francielle. Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, she does not. Okay, so she doesn't have any English. Oh, I did mix those two up. Okay.
And yeah, Isabel.
Isabel got third, did she not?
No, Isabel won. Or sorry.
At the Olympia.
Oh, at the Olympia. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Angela, I think, got second, and then Urishna was fourth.
Okay.
And then I think Sunny was like,
yeah, top 3 Olympia.
Was fifth or sixth or something like that, I want to say.
In the Olympia, I think she was like definitely top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like soon we'll know these girls by heart for sure. We'll have them all completely memorized.
Yeah. Well, and there's not as much turnover. I mean, there is more turnover with the younger categories, but because this one is new, everybody's still kind of new as well. So you have to give us a little bit of grace.
Right, because I feel like a lot of them, the only one that I knew of prior to this division was Urishna.
Yeah.
And all the other girls, I mean, a lot of them are Brazilian.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who they were. I don't know if they were competing in a different division or a different league or.
Urishna is like, well, she did bikini before, and then she just stepped away and like was building up her social media, but she posts so much stuff on social media. You know, we were able to watch her journey, and I think that's where she was like, I definitely need to start doing what my body is genetically designed for, because I saw her do a podcast on Jay Cutler's podcast talking about how she had to do so much like cardio and like starving to try to prevent her body from doing what it would naturally do, which is be real thick and bulky like that. Like, she's a former soccer player and stuff. So yeah, those quads were already in the genetics. So yeah.
Those quads were meant for wellness.
Exactly. So here's a great picture of her. Shout out to Will.
Yeah, she's just so pretty. Like, her face just looks like, I mean,
yeah,
like you drew it, you know, she's just perfect.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so who else we got? We have to talk about figure. And where are the figure girls?
They were first, so probably want to scroll the other way.
Okay.
Figure and fitness, yeah, they went first. I was excited. I've been looking. I didn't like watch it live, but I was gonna try to find it on.
Are these amateur girls?
No, are they? Oh, those are no, that's prejudging.
Oh, here we go. Here's was the
go.
one. Okay, we gotta go back further. Further back. Oh my goodness. Oh, and fitness. I'm super excited to talk about fitness. Yeah. Okay. Where is our top? Is it here? Yes.
Yeah, so that's last call out. So it's the confirmation. Yes.
Perfect.
God, I forget names too.
Okay. Sydney, Jessica, Reyes Padilla, Fit Lola. Is it Montez or Mendez?
Montez.
And what is
it Xenia?
Oh yeah, World of Zenobia.
World of Zenobia.
Yes. Yeah. Which I think she is getting very big upper body.
I honestly, I don't want to come off sounding like I'm dissing her, like I'm, what else?
Yeah.
I was honestly kind of surprised with that. She's very muscular, which I love.
Yeah.
But comparatively speaking, I was kind of surprised, with the other girls. I was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't see that one coming. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Like from the back, like her lats are just
hanging.
Yeah. And I again, it's great. I was just really surprised it's a comparing game. So next, everybody was kind of shocked by that. And I really think that, I thought, Fit Lola, I thought she was a little bit more comparative to Sydney.
Yes, I honestly would have put her in second, and her lower body. Okay, so let's just talk about a minute. The criteria, these girls they should be trying to fit the criteria for figure. And that's where I feel like, I don't know what her name is, the World of Zenobia, but if I look at her, I think, oh, you could build a little bit more hamstring and leg and move into even like, if not women's physique, women's bodybuilding. Like she has a ton of muscle on her, especially when you put, Sydney is just so sleek in this picture. Next to her, she just is like, she's got the bodybuilding bubbles going on, like women's bodybuilding bubbliness going on.
Right. Her name is Nicole Zenobia.
Nicole.
Yeah, I mean, she's got she's gorgeous. Like if you look at her picture, has such a beautiful face.
Yeah.
And I love watching her pose because she's so like, I don't know, she's got packs a punch with her posing and it's so graceful. But like, yeah, she's muscular. She's dense. She's very, very dense. It's like she came from like a gymnastics background or something.
Yeah. Let's look at her.
On her page, she does have a picture of her doing a back double bicep in like a physique pose. So,
yeah, I mean, I feel like she has put on a lot of size in the last year. Has she not? I don't know. A lot bigger than what I had remembered.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she just got such a cute smile. But like she is very muscular.
Yeah, and she is beautiful.
Yeah. Like even her legs are, I think she's put on size on her legs for sure.
Yeah. Oh my word. Get out of the way. I don't know how to move this thing when it does that. I don't know how to get this out of the way. Well, it just
click on that X maybe. Oh, I don't know.
It just moved by itself, so it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Oh yeah, I'm looking at one of her NPC Universe, like when she turned pro. Yeah, so she's obviously put on quite a bit of muscle over the years, but I mean, that's what you do, I guess. Like,
yeah. Well, and a lot of it is just, I think that I can't think of what her name is now, who I interviewed, and she was saying that, you if you want to keep building muscle, then you keep moving up in the categories. Like that's what happens, you know? So
Right.
I think that I'd be curious to know what the judges said, if they thought, you know what, it's time for you to move up to another category.
Mhm.
I do want to say though that Lola is probably one of my new favorite physiques.
Yeah.
Her, especially like waist down. Are you freaking kidding me? She's like, she looks like a real live action figure. Like it's just unbelievable to me.
She kind of reminds me of Latoria, like how Latoria compares to Sydney.
Yeah.
Like those tiny little, like the tiny little waist insertions, and then like those bubbly muscles. Oh my gosh, cheeky.
Your dogs.
Oh,
Lola.
all the time. Stop.
I hate that. This is somebody made a Instagram account, Fit Lola is a scammer. I don't know why, but it does come up first, which is really crappy. Okay.
Yeah, because how do you get? I don't even know how you would get rid of that page.
I don't know. I don't care.
Apparently, my old page is a porn site now, which my old website is also a porn site. So go figure. I need royalties. I would like royalties on that, wouldn't you?
Oh my gosh. I think I blocked your old account because I didn't want somebody to try to contact me.
Right.
Like if somebody's account gets taken over, like I can unblock you if you get it back. But if you don't, then like, especially if we've messaged each other, I think they look through to see who, you know, if you steal an account, they look through to see who you talk to that they can send messages to and stuff like that. Right. So I think it's important when somebody's account gets taken over to unfollow them because I don't know. Anyways, this girl, her freaking, I just thought the legs and the calves are just Lola. She just looks like she just looks like an action figure. It's craziness. Mm-hmm. It's craziness. Look at calves from the front, man. It's just
got a huge gap.
She does. Like, what is the secret? I want to have her on the podcast.
Heels. I think I would love to. What I love about her, like even if somebody doesn't agree with, you know, whatever she's wearing, whatever.
Right.
She don't give fucks. She gives no fucks. And that's what I like about her.
Yep.
That she's still going to do her thing no matter what.
Yep. You know,
I respect that.
She looks like a Jack Rihanna. She's so pretty.
Yeah.
She looks like Rihanna.
She does. I didn't even think about that. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So I'm a fan. Like you said, I don't care. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not my responsibility. If you want to do OnlyFans or whatever you want to do, go for it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you boo?
You never know what you would do in your life in that person's situation. You don't know what you do it as that person. Like you just don't. So
I agree.
This is no time to judge. I don't have time to judge people. I got my own problems.
Right.
All right. Last we have fitness, which was so fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Where are our fitness girls? Are they here? Well, here's top two. It definitely, so I don't know if you saw any of the routines, but I want to.
No, did you?
Yes. And I want to tell you that my favorite routines were, I gotta go back here. My favorite routine was Jacqueline Baker, who she had like a nude, kind of sparkly leotard, little short dress. It was very Oksana reminiscent of, it was very pretty. It was very sexy. Like she did a whole, you know what I don't like to see with fitness is just a whole bunch of acrobatics. Mm-hmm. Like just if it looks like a cheerleading or if it looks just like gymnastics, but you're not like telling a story. I feel like that, you know, your performance is really important. So I don't know who captured any of the I mean, besides myself, but it wouldn't be on the story anymore. To catch some of the routines. Oh, you know what? I bet if we go to Ariel, what is her? It's
Just,
Ariel
yeah.
Kadar.
Which
So-
I adore her. I mean, she's just like, she's a really, really sweet person, and she's just so cute. She's so tiny, little, just super cute.
Absolutely. She is, and her routine was fantastic. I think Fuad said it best, where he's like, she's not just smiling and jumping around, like, you know, which you kind of get sometimes is just cheerleader energy. And it was very like,
Yeah, I always like her routines. Like, she always has like, you can't tell if she's an ex-dancer, ex-gymnast specifically, or what. Like, some of them you can tell where they're like ex-dancers, or they don't have as much like tumbling, you know, skill, but they can still put on a really good performance. But with her, she's like an all around, you know.
Yeah.
And I think Missy's like that too, and that's why they always, you know, do very well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
I'm like you. I like something that's going to tell a story. I don't remember whose routine it was that I watched it. I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? It was just like, I mean, it was like super skilled, of course, but it was like, I don't even know what I just watched. It was just like, the song was annoying, and it was, it didn't do anything. It was just like super, it was like meth, on somebody on meth or something.
Yeah.
I couldn't do any of it. So me saying that is a really dickheadish thing to say, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. I don't know. Call me a dick.
Well, I mean, if we're just here to critique and you know what, I think what the audience thinks and what they see does determine. I mean, we are thinking like the judges in that perspective, because we're looking at it like it is a performance. It has to make sense. You want to be wowed. You want to be, I think Missy said to me one time, like her favorite is when, you know, they do some sort of stunt and the audience is like a gasp or like, you know, the audience reaction. So you're looking for, you know, you want to get pulled in. I think, you know, yeah. I mean, I know I like fangirl on Oksana, but she does that with every single performance, you know?
Yeah. Like, it's like she didn't even have to try.
Yeah.
No, but that's what makes a champion, I think, is because like you just exude that constantly, and it's effortless.
Yep. And it has to, they make it look easy. That's how we know that they're champions.
Right.
These are our, oh no, that was the other call outs of those second call outs of figure. Where is the lineup with the
fitness girls? Keep going down. It's like, yeah, there it is.
Here?
So, yep, that's the second call out, I believe.
Oh, okay. So we had to go this way.
So the only one I like remember her name is Mina. I don't know how to say her last name. She's from Finland.
Yeah.
The blonde, the black. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking.
One I recognize.
I can't think of who this girl is who's second from center. Look at her waist to her V taper was insane.
I think that's Kate Arrington.
Okay.
She's British.
Okay. I think I ended up finding her and following her. She's so cute and pretty, and her waist was so tiny. I just thought, yeah, she definitely to me looks like a natural competitor, which I think you get more surprisingly in the fitness categories, because so many of these girls have like gymnastics backgrounds that they don't have to delve too much into the gear. They're sort of just been, it's like my daughter has girls in her grade who are very muscular because they've been doing gymnastics since they were like 4 years old, you know? So it builds. They were born into it. Yes. Katie Beck is a IPV pro who does the mom squad with me, and she's a pro in fitness, and she has always been a natural competitor too. And she has a background of gymnastics and powerlifting, so has built up a ton of muscle that way. So you definitely have benefits from having years of.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Here's your first call out. So Jacqueline, and then who, I don't even know.
Forget her name.
I apologize. Who fourth?
Oh.
Let me see if it's in the comments. Tamara Vaughn? Is it her?
I don't know. Is it? That doesn't sound, I don't remember that name, but.
Oh no, that's just somebody. Wait, is it?
I think so.
I don't know. That's weird if it's hard. No, it's a different. She just tagged her friend. Sorry. I just went nowhere first.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to point out something.
Why?
One of, oh my gosh. So one of the wellness girls, I think she may have gotten last or close to last place. So, but I don't want to, last place at the Arnold is still 10th in the world or whatever.
Right. And you're especially invited.
Yeah. So crazy. But I did end up following this girl, but I cannot think of her name. She's had 5 children. She has had 5 children. So like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm like, okay, you're a superhero apparently.
Well, and Francel's had like 2 or 3.
Oh, seriously?
I know. I stalked her for a while. I follow her, but I wanted to see, like, I just love seeing it. Like, she's like this hottie with a body, and then she's like also a mom. And it's like, oh, okay. You forget that they can do other things too, besides just be a mom.
It's so crazy. That is you have to have amazing, it's not just a discipline. It's definitely not a balance. It's like you have a harmony in life because you're able to put energy towards what needs energy at the time it needs it, and then pull away from that to put your energy towards, like I heard this quote that's like, if you want to be the best at something, there's going to be a lack of balance somewhere. And I think for most people that's right, because we can't put that much energy towards 5 things or whatever. But then you have these certain people that are just like,
they can do it all.
They're just rock stars.
Is that, or maybe that's, no.
She had a red suit on. She definitely had a thicker waist. I'm trying to think what, I don't remember. I'm trying to look. Like I said, I know I started following her.
I think that girl's name is Tamara Vaughn.
No.
I'm looking for her card.
Or wait,
the fitness girl.
Oh, the fitness girl. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was looking at the
okay.
scorecard.
Oh, to find out who the 4th one was. Okay. Well, I want to say that I felt like the men's bodybuilding was a little anticlimactic, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think I remember looking on those stages and seeing like Dennis Wolf and Kai Green and like Phil Heath and stuff. And so now I'm just kind of like, meh. Nobody compares. But Brett Wilkins did great first, his first little Arnold debut. He did really, really good. And then obviously Brandon Curry won, which I didn't think he was going to win. I thought that William Bonac was going to win.
I love William Bonac personally.
Yeah. He's like a reincarnated Kai Green, lats.
Yeah, exactly. One year when I did the Olympia, I shared a table with him at the meet and greet. And I was just like, oh, you cute little thing over you. He's so sweet. Like he was cute. Like he was nice. So, I always appreciate that. Like, like bodybuilders are always like very nice.
They are. Victor Martinez was out there handing out trophies. He's one of my favorite ever.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I think he's got 5 children. He's married and I think he has 5 children.
Fine.
Yeah. But he looks awesome always. Like he still always looks amazing, even though he's retired. Yeah. If you were going to, what was the other one we were saying? If you, NPC News Online, you said RX Muscle had good coverage.
Yeah, they have quite a few pictures. They have some pictures, but they don't have a lot of like group
Lineup.
pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, some though.
Yeah, they have a few.
Yeah. And then everybody posts like Will Whitman's photos.
Yeah. Oh God, he's great.
Reposts them. Yeah. So Terrence Ruffin won Classic. My German friend got
Earth.
He
looks great though. And the guy who placed second looks really good too. So
yes. It was a good fight. It was it was a good fight for sure. So all right. Well, what else you got, Kira?
I got nothing but a whiny dog over here.
Let's look at Kira's Instagram. Everyone go follow Kira. What is this? I didn't even see
that was in 2018. That was a group photo from the Arnold.
Oh, that's amazing. There's Kira.
My white long hair. Oh, hair. Now I can't keep my hair white long to save my life.
You're not stressed enough.
I guess. Man, I don't know. I need to get struck by lightning is what it looks like.
Oh my word. We don't want that. You know, when people get struck by lightning, they get like, it looks like lightning on their skin. It's like vein streaks.
Yeah, I know. I've only known one person, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's funny. I heard this commercial the other day and it literally started out like this. It was something like, are leg cramps ruining your day?
God. Yes.
And I was like, what? I'm like, who is walking around going, oh my word, I'm going to die. This is like
ruining my day. I would, yeah.
I need medication because leg cramps are ruining my day. Oh my gosh. You know, I was a swimmer in high school. I did used to get a cramp where, you know, your toe would just curl. And so you have to stretch out your foot. Those were actually really bad, but I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It didn't ruin my day though. I wasn't like, where's my medication?
Where's my EpiPen? If you're swimming and you like start cramping and you're like, I would feel like I'm gonna die, probably.
See,
I'm gonna drown.
This medication is for you.
But it also causes diarrhea, nausea, headaches, poor sleep, loss of appetite.
It may cause diarrhea, constipation, dry mouth.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Insomnia. So
sign me up, please. Yeah. No thanks. I'll go through my leg cramps. I'll live through that.
Yeah, leg cramps. I wanted to mention something that's really important to me. So my friend, I should have gone back to her. Actually, let me go to, no, I'm not going to show. Okay. Her name is IFBB Pro Linda Crosley, and she is a fitness pro, and she is having a posing clinic in Ohio on March 26th. And I'm going to actually make a little commercial for this on my Instagram because she is looking for pros in the Ohio area to assist with her posing clinic. And it's a paid position and you get to be on the poster. So, and you could get asked back next year, but any pro in any division for women. So you can contact Linda Crosley and I'll put her information in the show notes, or Crosley Fitness. Their gym is incredible. I've trained at her gym and they have everything. So if you could train there, it'd be really, really cool. But anyways, they're just looking for, bikini, figure, women's physique, wellness, to help with the posing clinic. And it's just an opportunity for you to connect with women in the Ohio area. Ohio area. And I'm going to try to go. It's like a 4-hour drive for me. So I got to make a day of it, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So if you know of somebody who is a pro in Ohio who would like to be a part of this and get paid to help with a posing clinic, reach out to her. So
So you're gonna put her info in the down bar?
yeah,
Okay.
I will.
I'm looking at her page right now.
Yeah, I was gonna hear, like, you know what, since I can do this, I'll go to her Instagram a minute and we will Crosley search. IFBB Pro Linda Crosley. That's her. This is her right here. And she's a little thing. Was a softball player. That's where the beginnings of those shoulders came from. Oops. But she's also just had, well, I don't want to say she just had a baby, but she had a baby. Her baby's like 2 now, probably.
Aww.
Yes. So I don't know if she'll get back on the stage, but she's always been very disciplined and always in really, really good shape.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even when she was pregnant, boom. That is
amazing. Yeah. Get it.
One of those people that, like, you know, gain 17 pounds when they're pregnant or something. So she looks good.
She did it right.
Obviously pro caliber, but she's very, very nice. And one of my favorite people who I used to work with when we worked for Isolator. So we did all like the Arnold and the Olympia and all that stuff together. It was just super duper fun.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's her clinic. And let me see. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, oh, she's the one I told you about. I don't think this is video, but her walking on, you can tell from this stage shot. She just is like boom. Yes. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Got a nice little like wiggle going on. Like, it's really good. She does good moves. So learning, if you want to go and learn from her, that'd be great. Okay. All right, what else you got, Kira? Kira, how's your diet going? Because mine's not.
I don't want to talk about it. Actually, I'm getting back on it. I've been lazy about cooking. That's my problem.
Oh, yeah.
But no, that is my to-do today. I have to cook. I will. We're gonna get back on it, Deb. We have to.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was talking to you privately. I got to figure out my fatigue, first of all.
Yeah.
I know I have a lot going on in my life, but when you start going, okay, like diet has been good. I'm getting enough sleep, water. Like, why am I so freaking tired? Then you're like, maybe it's time to check some other things. Yeah.
You deserve to feel better. I mean, honestly, that's what it comes down to. You can feel better. And it's, what you're describing is not. It's not a way to live, and you don't have to. So.
Well, if you think about how many people are like feel fatigued, but they're like eating McDonald's every day and they don't exercise, it's like, I shouldn't feel this shitty when I'm doing all the good things to myself. So yeah, I agree. I think that I am like, well, I definitely would say I'm perimenopausal. So I think I'm going through, I'll be 46 next month.
Yeah.
In glasses. So yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, I had this great idea. So I was thinking it would be super fun to like get like an Airbnb house like for the Arnold or something one of these years, or the Olympia. We shall go.
I do the Olympia for sure.
Yeah.
It's so much more spread out, and it's not like, it's just not as crowded. It's so much better, I think. Because of that,
Yeah, I think we should do it.
I'm down.
I think Brooke could do it, but Brooke will actually be doing the Olympia. But that would be fun because we could go watch her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Me,
I have a feeling she's gonna do well for quite a while.
Oh yeah, Brooke is just hitting her stride.
Mm-hmm.
She is, like she just finally kind of figured out like where she belongs. And now it's going to be a lot of like fine tuning and getting better and better. That's what I think.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And she maintains it. She has a mature outlook on it.
Yes.
Where she's at, you know, she's humble.
Yeah.
She's got all the right tools to be at the top for a while.
Yeah. And she's in it for the long haul. She doesn't have like it's not a short-term goal. I think that's the problem when people are like, and I think you see it a lot more where they get into the sport 3 years later, they're not where they want to be, or they think they deserve to be. And then, you know, like, oh, well, what else can I do? Or what do I have to push harder? And it's like, no, you just have to put more time in.
You got to earn your keep is what I say.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. There's so many variables. There's like so many elements. Like you know, you have your background of whatever sports you are involved in, and then how many years of actually good training and nutrition that you're putting in. I would even say pre-drugs, so that you have like a good base.
Right. Well, that's not the magic answer, you know.
No, and you have to learn how to put on muscle without PEDs, you know.
Right.
I remember Josh, oh gosh, names are, see, this is the brain fog. Is it Josh? Josh Lenardowitz from Australia.
Uh-huh.
He's got a great story and he has been on several podcasts, but he was talking about how different it was when he transitioned from to using drugs for the first time. And he was just like, you don't notice that you have a dog butt in your face. He's like, you don't notice that you don't connect with certain exercises because like kind of everything just grows you, because you're you know, you're basically eating this fertilizer, you know what I mean? And so he's like, without it, you notice that muscle connection and what's going on when you're doing different exercises. It gets masks, like PEDs mask a lot of things.
I mean, and on it, like the way I describe it is that it helps with recovery more than it, you know, like it allows you more time to build in a short amount of time, if that makes sense. So yeah, like your recovery time is better, right? You recover, your muscles recover a lot better, quicker. So yeah, like I can see that for sure.
Yeah, well, so that fatigue dissipates, you can hit the muscle again more frequently. You know, that's what they do. They don't, you're right. It's not about growing muscle. It's about the repair comes quicker, and then you can put more work in more frequently, you know, and repeat. So I don't want to discount the work that goes into it for sure, but it's definitely, next level. Yeah. All right. What else you got?
Nothing.
I
got, oh my God. I was like, what happened? My thing just said low battery. I was like, what is going on? There we go.
No, I'm gonna lose.
What is that? Low battery mode. I don't know what that is.
You still been off Instagram?
I get on every once. I scroll, but I haven't really posted much, but because I'm like, but I don't know. I try to just, I don't know. I'll get back to it. I'm like, the only thing I can do right now is like TBT. Here's my pick again. Like just starting over. That's it. For the recap.
Yeah. Do you ever thought about filming some exercises or something?
Yeah. That would require working out. I have to get back more into the habit, and then I will focus on that. But right now, no.
You're just like training people all day. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then when I go to train, I'm just like, bleh, or I get like a lot of times I get interrupted. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of like, and I don't want to get frustrated all the time. So I try to just like, I've just been like, oh, screw it. I don't even care anymore. But yeah. I do care.
What did you have a specific time of day that you normally trained when you trained? Or just was it just whenever?
It was more like just whenever because I was able to do it. Yeah, I don't know. And I had more energy, but now it's kind of like when I don't know. It's been hard.
Yeah.
It's been really, but I'll get back to it. I'm like, you know what? I just got to focus on like one thing. Maybe I should just focus on cardio right now, and then I'll do a little weights. But yeah, I get in my mind about stuff. So we'll see. I mean, once I start doing that, then maybe I'll record something, or I'll post an old video. This is me now. Just kidding.
I like seeing stuff from 2017 when I was getting ready that was the last time I was getting ready for prep. And I was like, yeah, I really did something there. I looked good at this point. My favorite is when people go, is that you? And you're just like,
thanks. Yep. Thanks.
Give me like 25 years and I'll be like, look how hot grandma was.
Grandma.
It's like, nope, I've given up. I haven't given up. I have to agree with that statement that, you know, if you want to be the best at something, like there's going to be a lack of balance somewhere. And for me, my focus is on parenting, and it doesn't mean I'm not neglecting myself. I just am not putting that much energy into the upkeep, you know, or I would say even more the progression. It's not into like progressing. It's like, it's maintenance. And maintenance is a lot easier if you're focused on other things. So, yeah.
I mean, he just like wants to play, which obviously he should play.
It's so funny.
Face.
Oh.
Love that.
I want a dog. I want a dog.
You're wonderful.
Yeah, I believe it. It might be a problem with our bunnies.
Oh yeah, probably.
We love our bunnies a lot. I wouldn't want something to happen.
Yeah, that's a sad story.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to hear that one.
No. Is it cold over there by you guys right now?
No, it's like 58, 60 today, I think.
Oh, nice. It was supposed to be that high for us today, but now it's like in the 40s.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Disappointing.
I don't think it's gonna last that long, but
we're gonna get snow one more time. I know. I'm over it. I am over it. And then and then it'll be like 2 weeks and it'll be like 85 and you'll be like, it's too hot.
I'll never say that.
No.
I love the heat.
Are you gonna like retire to Hawaii or something?
No.
It's 37 here. That's bullshit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's 60 here, which is weird. Oh, she's right there.
Just total crap. I gotta say.
It's all crap.
Oh, crap.
I'm fine. It's 60 here, so I'm good.
Yeah. Well, next week you have a birthday party.
Yeah.
So unless Brooke is available and I'll just pump on here with her. But otherwise, and then Kira, you're going to interview me sometime, right?
Yes. I would love to. That was a Kelly suggestion, so.
I feel like.
Great.
Yes, we need to, Kelly, Misfit Over 40. Shout out to Misfit Over 40.
We can get her on. She's a fan.
She's very sweet. She's very sweet.
She's funny. She's a good girl.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks for doing this with me. I was afraid we weren't going to get to do it when
sure.
Brooke shit her pants.
Brooke shot her pants. Poor thing.
Someday it's going to be us.
I've already had it. That's a story one day. We'll tell embarrassing stories. It's not even embarrassing. It's funny. I don't get embarrassed very often. I'll tell the story though.
I have stories that I can't share. Nobody needs to have that ammunition against me. What are you
I was like, I need to give him a bath. I was looking at his butthole. It's dirty. I clean my dog's buttholes, okay?
Oh, that I did not know that was part of owning a dog.
I mean, I don't think everybody does, but they get in bed with us, so.
Oh.
I mean, so yeah.
You're like, get out the baby wipes.
Mm-hmm. Baby wipes, keep it fresh.
That's really funny. That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up then. What's the tagline? Healthy looks different on everybody.
On everybody.
Everybody. All right. Have a great day.
Bye.